Suffering. Here's an example of someone who knew suffering. Jim Elliot was a missionary who was speared to death in 1956 in the Amazon jungle of Ecuador while attempting to come in contact with the Waodani tribe. Elizabeth, his wife, found a new love and passion for the Lord and his works while in her time of grief over her beloved husband. With a renewed vision of life, she ran full speed ahead into missionary work. In her book, Through Gates of Splendor, Elizabeth says, "I have one desire now, to live a life of reckless abandon for the Lord, putting all my energy and strength into it." In 1958, just 2 years after her husband's passing, she went into the rainforest of Ecuador to live among the exact tribe that had killed her husband. It's stated that her attitude of forgiveness and love, despite what had happened, changed the tribe. She ended up helping the tribe significantly, not only by teaching them love and in turn setting a much better environment for life, but she also helped create a writing system for them, was an advocate for their education, and she even had the Bible translated into their language in 1992. That's a lot of work, effort, and life to give someone who hurt you so deeply. At the end of the day, Elizabeth chose forgiveness and love over suffering. She could have held on to that grief, that pain, that anger her entire life. She could have even turned that onto God. She could have turned that onto the tribe. But instead, she chose love and she chose life. I've mentioned many times before that unforgiveness and bitterness rots you from the inside out. And this is just one example of what can happen when you choose to forgive. Forgiving is not forgetting and loving is not condoning, but blessings and growth come from choosing the path of forgiveness. Walking the Christian life doesn't mean you won't experience tragedy, pain, suffering, but we don't have to stay in that. Take a deep breath, leap into the Lord's arms, and let Him carry the burden for you. You don't have to sit in your pain. You don't have to sit in your suffering. You can live a life free, paid for you by Jesus Christ.